You lived in Paris for 13 years.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you think you can become Parisian?
No.
Okay.
No, jamais. And that's okay.
Yeah.
I'll never be, and that's fine. Just like for me, if you're in New York, if I'm from New York, and if you could live in New York for 10, 15, 20 years, you'll never be a New Yorker. You have to have grown up there, meaning like go to like elementary school.
Yes.
Middle school, high school in the city.
Yep.
Because that's when
those are the formative years.
The formative years,
Yeah.
socialization. That's when you have to be in the city in order to be from that city. I'll never be Parisian, and that's okay. I'm a New Yorker, and I'm proud.
It's okay. You moved to Paris
Yes, ma'am.
to be with a Frenchman.
Yes, ma'am.
You got married,
Yes, ma'am.
had your rom-com,
Mhm.
then you got divorced. How did you kind of like rebuild your life, go through the heartbreak, and decide you did want to stay in Paris? You did want to build your life here?
Well, first of all, the only way through is out, right? So I had to go through all of the emotions. I had to go through all the ups and downs. In the book, I wrote about quite vividly the emotional turmoil that I was in.
Yeah.
I realized that, I needed to take care of myself. I need to love myself again. And I started doing that through cooking for myself,
Yeah.
making these like simple dinner for ones. And then that turned into my podcast, Dinner for One podcast.
Yeah.
And in every episode, I make a meal and talk about what it's like to be a single Black American Jamaican woman living in Paris.
Yeah.
But a lot of what I saw about specifically the American woman in Paris story was like, oh my God, I'm at Guillaume and I live on the left bank and I have a double séjour and we have 3 kids and they're just in Jacques at Montebray and I eat croissants every day and we just bought a house in Dijon and I don't work. And I was like, I'm out here working.
Yeah.
I'm out here. I'm trying to figure this out. I live in a 40 square meter. You know what I mean? I was like, this is
Yeah.
not my reality. And I knew that a lot of other women in the city share that same reality. You can listen to my podcast anywhere. You listen to the podcast, Spotify, Apple, whatever. It's called Dinner for One. And then my book, anywhere online. Also, the Red Wheelbarrow here in Paris, Shakespeare and Company, Smith and Company. I also do a monthly supper club exclusively for single women
Amazing.
to feast on their fabulous lives.
Yes.
So once a month, I invite a group of different single women to my apartment for them to be doted on. But so every month, and it's really fun.
Yeah. Awesome.
Amazing. Wait,
So
Tanya, that
cool.
was so
Yeah.
good.
Tanya in Paris.
Tanya in Paris.
Oh.